Okay, so... we got some stuff. We got a black belt. Would be good for Freya if I don't want Reflect. But I think I do want Reflect for Kuja, right? I don't remember what Kuji... I thought he used Flare in this fight. But maybe that's the other fight. I think he uses Flare in this fight. Also, what's this steal? He has a white robe and a rebirth ring. That would be crazy, but that's a 0.39. White robe gives stuff we don't care about. It does give loudmouth. I don't know if that's going to matter, but literally only Aiko can equip it. And dagger. So she would get some stats, that's it. Okay, so here's the question. Do we do this? Because Amaran has a lot of stuff to throw. He's going to be a lot less tanky than Zidane, though. But, like, Amaranth's got some stuff. I don't know how much damage some of this stuff does. I kind of want to just try it, see what happens. I don't really want to unequip stuff from Zidane, though, because I think we want him for the final battle. Do we have to use him for the final battle? I think we do, don't we? I feel like you do not have to use... Okay, well, in that case... we're gonna do this. I still think having him in is gonna be better because he's tankier. For those of us that have never played Final Fantasy IX, what's the game about? Aliens. Actually, with this, he is a little more tanky. Yeah, I think we just leave Reflect off and we just pop off with Aiko. Also, you don't need this. We're throwing it. You know that weapon you've loved using this entire dungeon? Yeah, we're throwing that. Don't care. We're throwing it all. Time for a double tent. I'd love doing this in real life. Go to sleep for an entire night, wake up, and then just do it again. Imagine. Imagine that. How's it going, Zims? Let's do it, boys. The time has come. Is now the time we defeat Scavenger. No shops. Nothing that could even be determined as a gray area for a shop. No boss steals. Let's do it. Of course, I said like it. Ooh, she lived. Man, Aiko didn't get her turn before that? That's a big oof. She's gonna waste this turn too. It was a counter, that's why, okay. I think we live this. Oh. My bad. Hey, the Phoenix down actually worked out. Accidentally. Alright. So this is what we've all been worried about since the beginning, because I don't know really how this fight's gonna go. I know, like, status ailments are gonna be a problem. And his big move's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna just I'm just going to go for it and see what happens, but if we die, we can try the AI thing where we jump right before Grand Cross to cancel it. That's probably going to be our backup. But for now, we're just going to go and see what happens. Because I don't think we'll need it, but... Also, this is my favorite song in the game. Not like the part that comes after, just this part right here. Where everyone's going, oh... Oh... Do I get a menu also? I got a menu, right? I don't get a menu? Or is it after this? Yeah, we gotta heal. Unless it just gives you health. I think it does. I think this cutscene, like, gives you health, I think. Oh, by far. This section has been incredible. Everything about it has been awesome. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I want reflect. Here we go. No, Garnet gave energy to Quina, I think. Since when I was in. Look, it's that guy. Where? I go. Is that because she had float? That was weird. I think I throw the wing edges after them. Sword sucks. Is Protect gonna lower my damage with Wing Edge? It might. It's really a shame that he hit Freya with Blue Shockwave. That lowers our DPS a lot. And Grand Cross already on, so. Well. Have to see if we can survive this. I mean, we got armor and we got levels. Okay, well, that just, think we... Oh, God. I think we Asuna Freya, and then Remedy Amaranth? Asuna works on stone, right? Does anyone know? Why does he move faster when I hit square? The heck? Oh, never mind. I was just timing it weird. Yeah, I think it works. I'm about to find out. Oh! Well, it's been fun. It's been real, guys. Was it working there? Wait. What good are you, Remedies, actually? This is fun. Bro, I don't know what to do. I mean, well, yeah, this is what we were worried about, because we just have no ailment protection and no way to get it either. So it's just going to kind of be a crapshoot. Luckily, it is a crapshoot, like what this gives you, so. I guess at that time we didn't get really anything bad. At least Amaranth can deal some damage now. Well, he's back row, he's not going to do a lot. Yeah, this might just kill him. Yeah, the remedies suck though, like they don't give you much anyways. And Quina has to not get hit for it to even be useful. But yeah, maybe it's worth grabbing. Honestly though, we're surviving. Wing edges are gonna deal damage. I don't know if I can kill Freya. I think everything just misses forever. Like, even that doesn't deal damage. It's up to Amaranth. It's up to Amaranth and Ico. She can holy. I mean, Ico does damage. Problem is, I do want to, like, stay healthy if I can. That wing edge damage. Blue. Hit Ico. That's not Ico. Yo, do we just spare change? Curious to see what it'll do. He's curing! Take that? Okay. So it just throws a random amount? You don't even get the pick? What the heck is that? Throw a flute at him. Kill you with the power of music. This is the problem. I'm a zombie. Amaranth's... I mean, at least he stopped. So, I mean... he won't kill us. Ico's dead as she's casting this. Dude, imagine if that won. Imagine if Amaranth was stopped, the other two were stoned, and Ico was dead as she cast it, and we won. That would have been amazing. We just died before the attack even ended. She died to her auto Ronald because she was a zombie. So she died halfway through the attack. Man, that would have been one of the coolest endings to anything, any challenge I've ever had. That would have rivaled the end of Cloud Solo Necrosis, where I won with 1 HP left. Actually, like, completely dead party and we win. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna remove all of our weapons. Except that one. Because damage numbers don't matter. And I can throw them. Right? So why not? Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. I think everyone else has nothing. And I'm going to save better weapons this time, too. Because I used a couple good weapons on Kuja, but Kuja's a lot easier. Kuja, I just need to not attack so often so he doesn't counter as much. Probably just use dragon thing. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave Amaranth front row and give him Rune Claws. Let him attack. He's even got the black belt, so... Who will throw? I'll throw. Throw the fight. I could actually learn counter with my other weapon if I spent 2 hours farming. Man, that damage. Cook him up. Cook him up, Quina. Cooking up a Kuja stew. By the way, this is probably one of my favorite, like, visual fights. Like, Kuja's look, and then also, like, floating in the circle with the crystal in the background, and then, like, the pose he's making. Like, such a cool fight. Dang it. Second time that's out. I should have just healed all. I was gonna, and then I decided not to. Visually visual. Honestly, it's fine. Over it. Die. just gotta foot on the gas this whole fight. Just pedal to the metal. It's gonna be such a perfect Scavenger Circle moment if the weapons here that were required to get through it, then the same weapons we throw and win, yeah. Truly Scavenger. Use the weapons to kill the bosses and then throw them at Necron and get out with nothing. Be ending the game with nothing, just like we started. When you find something perfect for the scenario you're in. Oh, that's so Scavenger. That's gonna be me right after this when we do the Aerith kills Safer Sephiroth run. Because we're gonna skip disc 1 and then I'm immediately gonna run back and grab the water ring so I can actually beat Genova Life. Because we're gonna be like level 8 fighting Genova Life. Okay, not level 8, more like level 13. Amaranth's like, why'd you guys wake me up of all people? Should be everything. I can give him counter just for fun, but it's going to deal 0 damage. Here we go. It's still so funny that Aiko's just up there waiting for us. This first turn holy. I mean, if Aiko's dead, she can't get a stupid ailment, right? So there's that. Alright. Okay, Freya just needs a remedy. Amaranth is confused, but also frozen. So he's fine, I guess. What's the play here? I feel like I should revive Ico first. But if I use a remedy on Freya, I'm gonna play it a little dangerous here and do this first. How do you get that Kirag off? Right away. That doesn't wake her up? What? Dude, why do remedies suck so bad? Oh my god. Should have thrown an elixir. Quinn has got to survive this or we're dead. Freya. Let's see. I mean, I would imagine he's gonna blue shockwave. So I guess we just revive Ico. Do the Freya strat. If I don't know when to jump to dodge Neutron Ring. So she'd probably die. I think we're dead anyways, because I can't get back up on my feet before Grand Cross again. I can revive Amaranth, and then we gotta hope for like a really nice, really nice Grand Cross. We did get off a hit though. I need to queue up like a Kiraga when he Grand Crosses, so I get like some health back, so I don't get, because right after Grand Cross is the Neutron Ring. Oh wow, okay. Oh, we're gaming. Got some damage off. I probably should have revived Quina, but nice. I mean, that's big damage. We did it. Oh my god. We were... I mean, depending on what that Grand Cross was, we may have been dead there. Let's go, dude. We did it. We did it. Scavenger is officially possible. No shop. No Chocobo, no boss, getting the boss steal after. It is officially doable. And dare I say, like, a very nice route. Like, we did not have to grind much at all. I had to get up to, like, standard level, but didn't have to grind to 99, didn't have to get some crazy steal, didn't have to, like, do something dumb, you know. Like, very nice route through. If you're doing shopping, then, you know, this is like a perfectly balanced, I say. Still extremely difficult, but perfectly balanced throughout. Yeah, no limit glove, no frog drop. Man. So now, you know, I will say that I am 100% happy with where the sections are. I don't think we'll be changing anything. We are going to be allowing you to keep boss steals on certain difficulties. And Pretty much just the bug fixes. And that's it. We're not going to be moving any of the sections. I think this is where we want it, so. And it just blows my mind that this and Final Fantasy VII were the same way, where it was like, we just kind of put the sections where it made sense to put them. And then there's always ended up being something that we could use to get through. And that's what's so special about, really, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10, I would say. They just always seem to have something that you can use. There's just so much at your disposal that they're giant puzzles that seem to always be solvable. Now, we do have one more question, but I don't think that affects the release of the mod. But we do have one more question, and that is Ozma possible? Is Ozma possible on the hardest difficulty, as in no shop, no boss deals? Can it be done? So that is what we will figure out now. I can't believe we beat Hades too. Like, man. The fact that we beat Hades is giving me really good vibes that we can potentially beat Ozma. It's really just a matter of how long it takes for him to be nice. But we got to be able to survive at least like one of his big moves, because I don't think we kill him before he does a single damaging attack. So, like, also, we don't really have that much damage. Because keep in mind, we're not going in with what we have here. We're going in with the previous section. So we have, you know, Dragon, Crest, and then Thievery does like 5,000. And that's kind of it. We don't have ultimate weapons to throw, so throw isn't going to be super strong. We can farm like Frog Drop to get Quina to be doing max damage. But we don't have a full team of max damage. So yeah, it's going to be more complicated than we think, I think. We will get some armor. But yeah, I mean, I was looking over all the stuff and, like, there's really not a lot. You get some armor, you get, like, a Robolords, you get a weapon for Zidane. I think you get a weapon for Steiner. But, like, we don't really get an insane amount of stuff, surprisingly. Yeah, we're going to get everything. We're going to get everything for Ozma. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. This cutscene looks so goofy on this version. He's like not even close to the ground. It's like some really crappy old Disney movie. It's like not even touching the vines. I do love this cutscene though. But it's just funny. It looks so much worse here. It looked a lot better on PS1. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting journey to see, if nothing else, how close we can get. I do remember. Also, that moment is so great. Yeah. I do remember. I think it was our Excalibur 2 run. I went and fought Ozma or something. Either that or the Platinum run or something. But I remember doing a fight against Ozma where, like, I don't think I took damage. Like, he started the fight with, like, Curse, and I had immunity, and then he, like, minied somebody, and then he, like, hit somebody who had Reflect, and then I won. Or, so, like, I took, like, 0 damage. So I think there is, like, a world where you can get a super nice Ozma, but I don't know how realistic it is, and also we don't really have... maybe with the Chocobo stuff we can get enough resistances, but I don't think we have any way of getting resistances against, like, Curse. So Curse is going to be like an instant wipe. Very possibly. I think maybe our biggest saving grace is we have auto life, but... yeah, no rush, Suna. You do you. I'll send you the notes tonight. And then, like I said, I'm not worried about Ozma. If he's possible, he's possible. If he's not, he's not. That's part of the mod. I'm not going to change that, you know. And obviously, he will be possible on shops. Like, if you have shops, you can go buy whatever you want. So, my only question is he possible no shop? Because, like I said, we have, like, no resistances, so... we'll see. I think he will be. It might be an insane grind, but I think he will be at least possible. Because, like I said, he can be really nice. He can cast, like, a really terrible meteor. And then I think he has one other move that's pretty inconsequential, like, in a row. So I think he will be doable. It's just what kind of grind it's going to be. But that's not going to affect the release of the mod. Because, like, you know, if he's possible at all, I'm not going to make him easier. Because he's an optional boss, so... oh, that's right. We won't even have Dragon Crest. You're right. I didn't even think about that. So we really are going to be leaning on probably Quina and maybe even Zidane attacks. Can we get Charge? I wonder if we can get Charge. If we get Charge, we might be able to, like, max level Amaranth, Steiner, Zidane, and maybe Quina with his best weapon. And then Charge? If we have access to Charge, then I'm almost positive it's possible. Because you can go into the fight with yellow health and double Charge and get, like, 9 hits. And just hope his first attack is, like, mini. I'm pretty sure. He doesn't have a plan, like, he doesn't always use a damaging attack on turn 1, I don't think. And if you attack with your other 3 characters and then Charge and then do it again, you get, what, like 12 attacks or some crazy number? But I don't know if we have access to it. It's going to be kind of silly. Like, I think we might honestly be frog dropping and physical attacking, and that's going to be it. We're just going to hope he doesn't kill us. Yet he still doesn't remember our past. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll have all day, all afternoon tomorrow. Although we have to farm first. We have to get everything together, but we'll have the rest of the week. I am ecstatic that we finished the challenge, though. Officially finished what will become the hardest difficulty of the mod. And not only was it possible, but there's a pretty nice route through it. Like I said, we only really did grinding to get to where you would normally be level-wise. And we didn't have to do 100 frogs or we did a lot of stealing, but we did a lot of stealing, but it wasn't for thievery. It's just because we had to. And then with the Dragon Crest as well, we didn't have to farm dragons because we fought them anyways. So there really was no like farm for any of the gimmick moves, which I was really hoping there wouldn't be because it's kind of lame, It's not that fun to do. Like doing frog drop would have been annoying, and doing all of Chocobo hot and cold as well would have been annoying. So I'm really happy we did it all without any of that. And I am so happy with how the final section is too. I was afraid with Final Fantasy VII Scavenger that the final section would be a bit too brutal and like people wouldn't be as into the whole sustaining thing as I am. But people really enjoyed it, like starting with nothing and having to like slowly build up a inventory. People actually really liked it, and this is even better. There's not only do you have to build up an inventory, but you get really fun stuff to play with instead of just whatever you had in 7. You had like, what did we end up winning with? I don't even remember. Did we end up using like Vincent limit or something? I forget what we did for damage. But yeah, this final dungeon, you have all sorts of fun stuff to play around with. And you have to, like, figure out how to sustain and stuff. So it's perfect. I think overall, this Scavenger was even better than 7's. There's a lot more puzzle solving, a lot more unique sections where you're having to do different stuff and use different characters, and then the final section was the best section out of both Scavenger mods, I think. Although I really like the final dungeon in 7 also. It's funny how there's like just enough down there to get by. We were talking about 8 Scavenger before. 8 Scavenger would have to have a lot of changes for it to work. If you just took everything out, then it would be very boring because you would just have to draw 100 of everything every section and then you'd auto win, and it wouldn't be fun at all. So we'd have to change the way the game works. I don't know how 10 Scavenger would go. We talked about 10 Scavenger and how there's a couple different ways we could do it. And one way that Suna and I were talking about that we thought would be really cool is if every time you take a sphere on the sphere grid, you get it for that section, and then after the section, that sphere dies and you can't use it anymore. So not only do you get reset, but also you have to plan out what spheres you're going to use for which section, because after that they're gone. So you do get to level up, but and I would maybe even say, like, you get to keep your sphere levels, you know, like, so you don't have to, like, grind sphere levels every section. But once you use them, they're gone, and in the next section. You know what else would be interesting? What if the entire sphere grid was blank? And you could only use whatever abilities, like transform spheres you got in that section. So if you got like 2 power spheres and a guard sphere, you could like use those for that section. And then it wiped every section. I feel like at that point, the stats would be so low, you would even really get a benefit, like it would even make a difference. You'd basically just be doing an NSG run. But that would be maybe more like a scavenger mod, because you'd only have what's in that section. But yeah, at that point, you might as well just say, all right, we're not using the sphere grid. You know? Yeah, basically. But keep in mind, you're also losing everything. You're still losing your items and stuff, so no, it would be harder than an NSG run. You still lose your items and gil and, you know, everything else. So I think if you lost items, gil, weapons, etc., and you had a completely blank sphere grid, it would be very difficult, if not impossible. But if you lose your items, weapons, gil, etc., and you can only use parts of the sphere grid for each section, that would make for a really difficult but potentially really good mod. There's also some other things you'd have to decide, like, do we lose Aeons in the sections that they're not in? Because Aeons, you can carry you, like, most of the game. So we'd have to do something with them. Hark, Marcus. I still have PTSD from the fact that it actually says this is Marcus. I was like, the game lied to me. How could it? Gets me every time. Also, this moment gets me every time. Yeah, I remember reading that there's an alternate ending if you get the hammer, and then I got the alternate ending, and I was like, it's not an alternate ending. This is an Easter egg at best. What do you mean? It was like 2 lines of dialogue. Who's calling this an alternate ending? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's so many great moments in this cutscene. This cutscene is part of the reason why it's my 3rd favorite game. It used to be my 2nd favorite. I think it just all comes together in this scene. This and the scene with him and Kuja before. both really good. It's Necron. It's Vivi under there. Yeah, for sure. Say what you want about 9, but I think it has one of the best endings. I'm not sure like what my tier list of endings would be. I think 7 is the best ending by far. Maybe I'm biased, but I've always been just absolutely enthralled with 7's ending and how it's open-ended, and like the whole game is about saving humanity, and in the end we don't actually know if we did enough, like if the world, like 7's ending is so like infinitely metaphorical of our world. Like now it's even more relevant than it was back then, you know? Would the world save us if it, you know, if it could wipe the world of us? Seeing what we've done to it over the past thousands of years, would it save us? Like, it's such an interesting question that is still so relevant today, you know? If the world were alive, would it save us? Or would it let us get wiped out? Look at what we've done to it. Look at all the horrible things we've done to it over the years. How we've practically destroyed it hundreds of times over. Would it save it? Like, it's just so such a, like, when I finish 7, I always just sit there and kind of think, you know, think about what that means. So it's hard for me to put anything above 7's, honestly. I love how open-ended it is, and how the first thing you see is Aerith and the last thing you see is Aerith. Like, it's just so good. It's such a good ending. Then there's 10's ending, which if you said that 10's ending was the best, I wouldn't argue with you either. And there's this one, which I think is just the stereotypical perfect RPG ending. It all comes together, all the themes come together, you have your great moment at the end, your great twist at the end. Like, it's just like a stereotypical great ending. It's like a movie ending, you know? 6's ending is also pretty great. I still, even though I've only beaten the game once, I still remember them all on the airship at the end. Like, it's such a great moment at the end there. 1's ending has a puzzle that you can unlock at the end. That's cool. 10 out of 10 puzzle. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, 13's ending, actually, I've said before, and I'll say it again, I really like 13's ending. Everything up to the ending, like that last section where they're just like yapping, and I'm like, this is dumb. But then like the actual final cutscene is so epic and so good, and it makes me wish that the lead up was better, because the ending is honestly awesome, but it just didn't get me there to care enough. Because at the end they're just yapping and not seeming to even care about the fate of the world. But no, 13 does have like an awesome final cutscene. 12's isn't bad, it's just like at that point you're so checked out of the story that, unless you're someone that really likes 12's story, if you're someone that really loves 12's story, I feel like 12 has a great ending, but most people are kind of checked out by that point. But no, it is good. I definitely would not call it a bad ending at all. I think it's a good ending. Then there's 8's ending. Where's my laugh button? Then there's 8's ending. What do you mean, what do I mean? You're not going to defend 8's ending. I'm sorry. You're not going to do it. You can be the biggest 8 fan in the world. I feel like the ending is not the part you love. There's no way. It's like, it's... And I love, like, bizarre stories, too, but it is way too out there. Like, just... It is so out there, and then you just have Zell eating hot dogs, and you're like, okay, so we just didn't care at all, or what? It meant you could stop playing. Oh no. I didn't mean to activate the hate. 8's a good game, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I like 8, okay? I didn't mean it. But I've had it explained to me multiple times. I still don't understand what happens in 8's ending. Like, I still don't understand it at all. I don't know why he's there. I don't know how they got there. I don't know. David Ribs. Wait. His nickname was Ribs? Never seen that before. Time was compressed. Good old Ribs. Yeah, I don't know. 8's ending is just out there, man. But you know, I've had some people say, like, if you understand the story completely, it's a really cool ending. And, like, the way that it tells the story of Laguna and then, like, reveals at the end is, like, good. But my argument is that you're never going to get that on your first playthrough, ever. Like, I can't imagine someone playing through 8 and understanding all of that and, like, seeing the ending and being like, whoa! Like, it's gotta take some replaying and reading the wiki and listening to someone else tell you what it meant. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I've had it explained to me multiple times. I'm still like, okay, so what? Who? Whatever. If you like 8's ending, I'm glad. I'm happy you like it. It's still a great game. But I would not put it in the top 5 for endings. Sorry. Something something time loop. The 2 moons. Whoa! Man, I tell you, no matter how many challenge runs I do, like, I still love watching these games' endings. It's always worth it to watch the ending. Alright, well. Tomorrow afternoon, we go on a quest to beat a big gobstopper in the sky. Will it be possible without shopping? We'll find out. We'll do our best. See what happens. But since whether or not he's possible or not isn't going to affect the mod, I'm going to go ahead and send my notes over to Suna. He's going to work as fast as he can, and we'll have a mod for you guys to play very soon. And I'll try to remember to put it in the description of the video. Either the first video or the last video, or... yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be around. I'll talk about it in the later videos, later episodes too, so don't worry, but it'll be around for you guys to download. At the very, very least, I will put it in the first episode. So, if you're like, oh my god, I can't find it, watch the first episode of this series. It'll be there, for sure. But yeah, that'll be it for now. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon to Ozma. We gotta say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching Scavenger. I'm so glad that this playthrough was as incredible as it was, and I'm glad that it was possible. We didn't have to cheat. We didn't have to shop. We didn't have to change the rules. We didn't have to change the sections. We got it done. We did it. Still can't believe we didn't have to, like, change, at the very least, that Terra section. We made it happen. We made it work. Shiva came in and saved the day. So, with that, we will catch you guys in the next episodes of Scavenger 9. We'll see you there. Peace.